So in this video I want to talk more about what it's like to live on my own with Asperger's. I didn't do that too well in my last video. The reason because I have trouble explaining what autism is like for me, what my experience is, and that's the point of these videos, to give my perspective. I don't really want to talk about it in general. I don't think I'm the guy for that, to be someone else's voice. It's just my perspective, being on the spectrum. So anyways, the first few months on my own was kind of odd and a little hectic. I had started a new job and I had to set up a lot of things like heat, electricity, and there was a bunch of other things I had to juggle. So with all that, even though I'm in control of them, if there's a lot going on, I will forget things and my executive function will like crash. And so I did have that problem, and I did forget a few bills, more than once. So over the past year I did get better at that. Doing chores has always escaped me, like, emptying the dishwasher, taking out the trash, doing laundry. Those always got away from me, and it just seems so boring and so repetitive that you got to do them all the time, endlessly, that I do forget them. And what I do to actually get through them and get them done is I just throw on some music. It keeps my brain going from a million directions, instead of like, oh, I should be doing this, instead of, this would be more fun. One thing I do miss is going to the grocery store, and it's more going to the grocery store right now because of the pandemic. So my mom has been doing the shopping for me, which I like and also hate. It's more of a control thing. I like shopping too, but I like to be able to, get in my car, pick out what I want to eat for the week, and I don't have that option anymore. Well, kinda, I give her a list, but I still like the process of shopping. But the good side to it is that instead of wasting all that energy at the store with the lights and the people, I get to save that energy for other things. So there is a positive side to it. When I still lived with my family, whenever I would come home from work, I'd be bombarded with conversation, questions, things I just couldn't handle at the time because I put all my energy into my job. So I come home burnt out, exhausted, and my family would be like a million different things. And living on my own, I don't have that anymore. So when I come home tired and everything, I get to just relax, unwind, no one to bother me, and I get to recharge better. I'm also introverted, so I like to spend a lot of time alone, but these days I get too much alone time where I start to feel lonely. And when that happens, I get thoughts that come in like, oh, what would it be like if I wasn't autistic? Or why can't the world be more autistic friendly? And those are just thoughts, and they eventually go. So even though I talk to my friends almost every day through texting and stuff, it would be great to see them still. So one thing I do like about living on my own, and this is like my favorite thing, is I get more space to spread things out. So one of my special interests is music, especially guitars, and I like to modify guitars. I like to build them, and I actually have a space in the apartment where I get to do these kind of things. So that really helps living on your own. If I was living with family, I really wouldn't have that option, and there'd be no spare space for it. In fact, the room I moved out of at home is now a sewing room for my mom. That's all I got for today, and thanks for watching.